Welcome back to Monty Shenanigans, where the clips are questionable and the ideas are worse. Let's get cracking. Welcome back, all. A little bit of an update here for us. I have received the new inline fan for the modifications to the Airbrush. I do apologise in advance. I've actually already installed it and everything. I didn't actually get any footage of that. That's a long story. However, the day that I did get the fan and installed it, it was one of those days where absolutely everything went wrong and I was at my wit's end. So unfortunately I didn't get any footage because it was giving me issues. Not the fan or anything like that. It was just more getting the actual hose over the duct and just not playing ball, and I was getting very, very frustrated, and I probably should have waited till the next day to actually do that when I was a little bit more mentally sound and not having had such a shit day. Anyhow, so it's all been installed. I've tested it. I haven't actually seen how the audio goes. So this is going to be a live test, well, a live recording test. So what we're going to do is I'm going to duck out over there. So what this inline fan does is it moves the actual fan from the back of the airbrush spray booth down behind the desk or beside the desk and away from the audio, so hopefully it actually does make it a little bit more quiet. This fan does have 10 speed settings. Setting number 10 does sound like a little bit of a jet turbine, as it is moving over 400 cubic feet per minute on that setting there. So I don't think I'm going to need it on speed 10. Probably speed 5 is probably going to be ample with that one there. So it is 150 mil, so 6 inches for that one there. So it is going to move a lot of air fairly quickly. So, and with it just airbrushing acrylic, it doesn't need to be super moving a super lot of air, because it's acrylic's not as bad as some of the other paints obviously out there. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch over to that there now. I'm going to show you what it looks like with the actual no fan, etc., and run through those there. So I'm going to roll over there. I'm going to switch over to the airbrush camera now, so you'll be able to see that. So, and you just lose the audio while I move over there. So let's go. Okay, so here we are. So this is obviously with the spray booth with the lights are still on, so don't mind the paint pots. I was taking some photos of some paint racks and that we are now printing and selling, so they're available. Check out the website on that. So this one here, so this is obviously the lights are still working on the spray booth itself, so I've only had to cut the fan out with to get the wiring out. So like in the other video, there's not a great deal of stuff in the actual spray booth itself. So this is obviously with the fan not on, so we're going to go through a few of the stages for the audio. This is the second time I've done this clip. The first time I did it, I moved the camera around and things didn't go where they should. So let's go speed 1. Does take a couple of seconds for the fan to kick in, as it's a 150mm fan. So that one there, so it's a AC Infinity 150mm fan on that one there. So it's mainly used for grow houses and that sort of thing. So that's speed 1. Not much airflow and not much audio on that one there. So up in 2, you're not really going to be able to hear the fan there because it's still very, very quiet, not moving a lot of actual air. At full speed, it will move over 400 cubic feet of air per minute, which is an absolute lot of air. It does sound like a little bit of a jet turbine on that speed there, but you'll get to that there. So number 2, there's a little bit of airflow, not a great deal, not much to actually. It does hold the bit of tissue paper to the back of the spray booth. Number 3 holds a little bit more, still not as much audio. I mean, 3 might even be enough for the acrylic paints that we'll be airbrushing. Speed number 4, starting to get some more audio onto that one there, and it does hold that one there on the actual back without any issues. Speed number 5, which is going to be definitely feel the airflow now on there. So I don't think I think 4 or 5 is going to be more than ample for what we're doing with the acrylic. So with that one there, so we'll move up to 6. That's now up to 7, so you're probably going to get a little bit more audio from that one there and the sound on that one there. So it is starting to move a lot more air at number 7. So just for shits and giggles, let's go up to 10. So this is 10. As you can see, it's enough to move the actual bit of tissue paper with no problems whatsoever. So 10 is, I'll turn that all off now. Oops. Turn all that off now. So we'll go back to the main camera now. So that's obviously the speeds 1 through 10. Like I said, 4 and 5 is probably going to be more than ample for what we're doing with the acrylic paint itself. So yeah, so that's the AC Infinity inline fan. Like I said, that is a 6-inch. I could have gone for the 4-inch, which was the 100mm, but as I was going to have the fan a little bit away from the actual booth, I wasn't sure about how I was going to go with that additional airflow. Plus, also the 6-inch moves a lot more air. So even at speed 4 or 5, it's going to move more air than what the the 4-inch would have moved at the same speed. So that was that one there. So we're going to leave that there today. Thank you very much for watching. Like I said, it's a very short clip today with that one there, so that is all good. I'm really happy with that there. The audio, I probably just need to move that microphone around a little bit to actually get some better audio. I don't know whether I'm just going to pop it straight in front of my face or not. So once again, thank you for watching Monty Shenanigans. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe for more chaos builds and shenanigans. Next couple of videos will be airbrushing some of the terrain, the flat pack terrain, just to get that airbrushed, and then probably get some clips of that of me actually trying to paint it. And I say try, please be nice. I don't know how to paint. I'm learning to paint. It's not going to be fantastic. It's going to be brash. It's going to be crap. That's why I'm going to start doing some orc stuff first, because it doesn't matter if that's stuffed up or not, because it's orcs. Orcs don't care. Orcs just do orc things. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. Cricket's on. Day 1 of Test match versus Bangladesh, so I'm going to go and watch that while Mrs. Monty is down in Melbourne for her holiday weekend. So until then, guys, thank you very much for watching. Take it easy, have some fun, and we'll see you next time.